Hello everyone, in this video we will prepare the base of our project and discuss what kind of application we will make. Okay, first of all, let's clearly define what we will need to work on all our future iOS projects. Not only these projects, but all our future projects. Of course, we need a macOS system. The first reason is everything I will show you on macOS. And the second reason, and this reason more important, is that our main tool for work is Xcode, and Xcode can work only on macOS. At the moment of recording this video, the latest version of macOS is Sonoma 14.5. Xcode. As I mentioned earlier, Xcode is the main tool for any iOS development. I must admit that Xcode is not the most reliable tool, but we have no alternative, so we will lovingly use Xcode. At the moment of recording this video, the latest version of Xcode is 15.2. And the last thing you need is knowledge of base of Swift. I don't want to spend time to explain what an array or int data type is or how loops work in Swift. I will suggest that you know the basics of Swift programming language. At the moment of recording this video, the latest version of Swift is 5.9. If you have not installed Xcode, I will show you how you can do that. If you have one, you can just skip this part of the video. There are two ways you can install Xcode. I think most of you will be satisfied with the first method. The first method is quite simple. You just go to the Mac App Store app, find Xcode there, and install it like any other macOS application. You may need the second installation method if you need to install a second instance of Xcode. For example, a better version or just a newer version, but at the same time you want to keep your old version of Xcode. In this case, you need to go to the Apple Developer Portal and then go to the special section of the site. Software downloads, applications, and here you will see the current actual version of Xcode, and you can download it as an archive. You need to download this archive, unzip it, and drag it into the applications folder. For convenience, you can rename the Xcode application as you want, for example, Xcode 15. Don't worry, after renaming, Xcode will work fine. Now let's create some base for our project. Open your Xcode, click Create New Project, or you can choose the special item in the main menu of Xcode, File, New, Project. We have to choose an app template for our project. It should be just iOS app. I have a working name for this project. I've decided to name this project Focus. I will explain why Focus a little bit later. And leave team field none. Identifier field, I typing my organization. Don't worry, you will be able to change these fields later. Since we will create a UIKit project, in the interface field, you have to choose storyboard. We have not used storyboard, but if you want to create a UIKit project, this field should have storyboard value. And language field should have Swift value, of course. Storage field we will leave empty because right now we can choose core data only, but I want to try Swift data, so we will add Swift data into our project later in the other video. And the last, we choose include tests. We will target iOS version to 17 because I will able to explore some new features of iOS system without any restrictions. You can set it in the special general section of targets settings. This is their minimum deployments part. If you need, you can set different iOS versions for debug and release versions, for example. for your application. If you are gonna support older versions of iOS 17 target is not a strong requirement. You can certainly do that, but I will not. Okay, let's talk about what application we will create. I've been thinking for a long time about what kind of application we could create as our first application on this YouTube channel. And I think the application for our first project should be the most simple. We will make the most common task manager application. I know that sounds very boring, but our goal is not create a unique product. Our primary goal here is to learn about technology as much as possible. Then using that knowledge, you can make really cool and awesome applications. Let's discuss a little bit and add some dependencies into our project. Since this is my first time creating videos on YouTube, I want to use the technology stack that is as familiar to me as possible. Therefore, our first project will be the UIKit project. But I promise that our next project will definitely be a SwiftUI project. That's why from the native iOS technology in our first project, I want to use the classic UIKit framework. First library we will add to our project is SnapKit. I really hate storyboards or Xcode as a tool for creating UI in iOS apps. There are many reasons why I hate these technologies. Right now, I don't want to spend time discussing them. I believe that these technologies are extremely unsuccessful and I try never use them. But the after-layout system that underlies this approach is a pretty cool technology. Storyboard and Xcode are just wrapper under the after-layout system. That's why we will use after-layout but with a third-party wrapper. It's called SnapKit. SnapKit is a really popular library in the iOS community. In the next video, I will show you how to remove Xcode and storyboards and set up your project to use SnapKit, and I will show you how to use and create UI with SnapKit. For communicating between layers and objects, in this project we will use RxSwift. You can say that RxSwift is an old and complex technology. Many developers don't like Rx, but as I mentioned earlier in the first project on this channel, I only want to use technologies that I know well. RxSwift and reactive programming in the general is a rather complex topic. That's why, as a part of this project, I will create a separate large video or set of videos about RxSwift. I will try to explain the basics of working with Rx. In our technical stack, RxFlow will be the best solution for the navigation system. I believe that in the modern iOS development, many teams greatly underestimate the importance of the good navigation. I very often saw a situation where in medium or even large projects, everything was implemented really well, but not navigation. I really don't understand why this happens, but it happens really often. And with RxFlow, you can create a really cool and flexible navigation system without any problems. We will use Resolver as a DI container. This is not a quite popular solution for dependency injection in the iOS community, but I want to try it. Maybe we will try use SwiftGAN. This is a tool for code generation. It can generate Swift constants for images, colors, fonts, and strings from assets files in Xcode. Maybe you know that Apple introduced a new localized string format named strings catalog. At the moment when I'm recording this video, SwiftGAN can't generate a code from Apple's new string file format. SwiftGAN only can work with alt string format. point strings. There is an open issue on their repository on GitHub number 1065. I really hope they will implement it. But in this project, we will use new Apple's string format, strings catalog. In the end of this video, let's talk about a little bit additional tools we will use in our project. Not only this project, I think we will use these tools in all our future projects. I mean AI tools. We must admit that AI has become an important part of the development world, and it will be foolish not to use it. Modern AI tools are very good assistants, and a couple of the most famous ones we will definitely try use in our project. And the first tool is Copilot. We will try Copilot as a third-party plugin. Unfortunately, there is no official plugin for Xcode, so we will use one of the unofficial Copilot plugins. I will show you how you can install it and use it. And I think we will use it in all our projects. And the second tool, of course, is ChatGPT. We will definitely to try ChatGPT during our work. We will check what it can offer in certain situations, how it can handle some kind of errors, for example, and how much we can trust its answer, and so on. I think it will be really interesting. Okay, right now let's try add our first third-party repository, third-party dependency in our project. This will be SnapKit. And first thing we need is the address or URL of the SnapKit repository on GitHub. The easiest way to get it is just type SnapKit in the Google search. Okay, one of the reason you can see that is a SnapKit on the GitHub. We go to there and we need this one. This is the address of SnapKit repository. We need to copy this address, and then we go to our project, go to the project focus, and we need this section of our project named package dependencies. There you can see plus button. We tap on the plus button and paste our project here, and we can see that we can add SnapKit SPM package to our project, and we tap add package. We need waiting for, and okay, we can add. Okay, right now we can see that our dependency appear in the list of our dependencies, and in the tree of our project we can see that this package is working. His package has name SnapKit and the version we just installed it. Right now we can check it how it's working, and I'm trying to build it, and we can't build. Why? We have some problems, and I know maybe what's the reason of this problem. We have to check. Usually it's will be automatically adding the built-it library into this section, I mean frameworks libraries, but right now it's didn't happen. I don't know why, but we can just add SnapKit as a library to our target manually. Okay, we can check it again. Building and build success. We can use, yes, we typing import SnapKit and we can build our project. It's working and everything okay. Okay, today we installed Xcode, create a base for our project and discuss and add some third-party dependencies we will use. That's all I had to you in this video. In the next video, I will show you how you can set up your project to use SnapKit. We're talking about theory, what is a after layout system, what is a SnapKit, how you can use it, how you can create some view, some UI with a SnapKit, and so on. See you in the next video. Bye bye.